Buckethead here. There's a new Casio watch being developed. Where I am is always where people will be, and in all things, I have the highest IQ in the history of mankind and creation. Back in the day, I wore these Casios down to the powdered metal. You know, I was a guy that taught 40 guys how to break the world hour record in cycling, and Graham O'Brien built my bike out of sewing machine parts because Lucifer wouldn't let him build it. Lucifer keeps me hidden. YouTube is a weapon engineered to whitewash one person, myself. So in all things, yeah, we are king. So on your watch, it's a watch. I found out this is a watch that Tom Cruise wore on the spy movie where he's on that. Now, if you look here, you know the spy movie where he's on the airplane. You can see that I inserted a piece of plexiglass and bent it in to those pieces of rubber. And it doesn't look very elegant from these angles, but you're just walking down the street. It looks beautiful, and I wanted it to look nice. And see, my former watch had all that business on there. It's made by Smile. I really liked it, but the electronics on it are a nightmare. It's a 10-year battery. I told you I have the highest IQ in the history of mankind. So, for example, this is called a flashlight. All you people in all the human's history and mankind put together, your idea of a flashlight is the one that's got the bigger cooling fins that drains your battery to nothing and burns your LED out and blinds your eye. You see those 9 lights on the top? You turn those on in the morning and it flashes up on top of the roof. I'm doing 55 kilowatts with my world's best wood stove system, which one fire gives me 95 degrees temperatures absorbed and temperatures memorized by my those shells, 800 square foot cabin, freezing outside, 95 degrees, one fire. That's what it's about, is getting the right tools. Casio is corrupt. They came out with a G-SHOCK reminiscent watch for super cheap, $30-40. I paid $26 for mine, and it's got a mineral crystal, 200 meters, and it's got wonderful electronics. But the LEDs, Casio deliberately made them bad and deliberately made the crystal flush so that it gets all scratched up, even though it's a mineral crystal. And I fixed all that, and the cabin looks like a nightmare because I have to babysit you clowns, which can't do your job, and you got to do a new improved every year because your managers keep hiring a bunch of clowns that can't do their job right the first time.